The Great War had ended. Ravana Empire lay in ruins. Lord Rama and his beloved Mata Sita returned to Ayodhya, their 14-year exile finally over. But what about the mighty army of Vanara, the powerful monkey warriors who fought alongside Rama, the brave soldiers who built a bridge across the ocean, who battled demons with their bare hands, who changed the course of history? Vanar's journey contains remarkable chapters recorded in ancient Hindu texts. Today we uncover what these sacred scriptures actually reveal about these extraordinary beings who served Lord Ram with perfect devotion. Before diving into their fate, let's remember who the Vanara were according to the original scriptures. Not ordinary monkeys, but powerful beings. Their greatest warriors, Lord Hanuman, son of the wind god, Sugriva, who became king after his brother's defeat. As described in the scriptures, these weren't just soldiers in Lord Rama's army. They were beings with supernatural abilities, immense strength and intelligence that made them formidable allies in the war against evil. When Lord Ram defeated Ravana and rescued Sita, scripture describes what happened next. Lord Ram did not simply abandon his faithful allies, he rewarded them generously for their service. The text specifically mentions how Lord Ram gifted divine ornaments, garlands, precious garments, and jewels beyond measure. These weren't just tokens, they were treasures worthy of their extraordinary service. Sugriva, as recorded in the texts, returned to his kingdom to rule with renewed authority and the blessing of Lord Ram himself. Angad, who had served as an envoy to Ravana court, also returned to a position of honor within the Vanaras kingdom. Lord Hanuman received a truly special blessing that sets him apart in Hindu tradition. According to the scriptures, when Lord Hanuman approached Lord Ram before his departure to kingdom, Lord Ram declared, "It is impossible for me to repay my debt to you even in 100 years of earthly time, so I grant you everlasting life. As long as my stories are told in this world, you shall live." This blessing of immortality is why Lord Hanuman, alone among the Vanara, is described as still present in our world today. The texts are clear on this point. While other Vanara lived out their lives however long, Lord Hanuman's existence continues through the ages. One of the most concrete textual references to the Vanara fate comes in the Mahabharata, which is set thousands of years after the events of the Ramayana. In the one Parv of the Mahabharata, the Pandav, Brother Bhima encounters Lord Hanuman during his travels. This meeting, described in detail in the text, confirms Lord Hanuman's continued existence and establishes a direct link between the two great epics. During this encounter, Lord Hanuman identifies himself to Bhim, explaining that he is waiting through the ages for the completion of the cosmic cycle. Lord Hanuman tells Bhim that he will remain on earth as long as Lord Rama's story continues to be told, a direct fulfillment of the blessing recorded in the scripture. According to the scriptures, particularly passages in the Brahma Purana, Sugriva continued to rule his kingdom for many years. Under his leadership, the Vanaras kingdom prospered and maintained its alliance with Ayodhya during Lord Rama's reign. The text suggests that the lives of most Vanaras, while extraordinarily long by human standards, were not eternal. After living out their natural lifespans, which for divine or semi-divine beings could extend for centuries, they eventually departed from the earthly realm. The Brahma Purana mentioned that many of the Vanaras, who were aspects of various deities, eventually returned to their divine sources after fulfilling their purpose in Lord Rama's mission. This concept is consistent with Hindu cosmology, where divine beings often take temporary forms to accomplish specific cosmic purposes. Some passages in the Purana make reference to the descendants of the Vanaras continuing to inhabit the forests and mountains of ancient India. These references suggest that while the original Vanara warriors who served Lord Rama eventually passed on, their lineage continued. The Skanda Purana contains passages suggesting that certain tribes or groups of forest dwellers were considered descendants of the original Vanaras, though they did not possess the full divine powers of their ancestors. Perhaps the most enduring and textually supported legacy of the Vanaras lies in the spiritual example they set, particularly through Lord Hanuman. The Bhakti tradition venerates Lord Hanuman as the perfect devotee whose selfless service to Lord Ram established a model of devotion that continues to inspire millions. The Hanuman Chalisa, composed much later by Tulsidas, captures this spiritual legacy by praising Hanuman's qualities and his eternal service to Lord Ram. It reflects the enduring spiritual significance attached to Hanuman in Hindu tradition. The sacred texts of Hinduism provide us with these glimpses into the fate of the Vanaras clans after the great events of the Ramayana. While not every detail is recorded, we know of their honored return to Kishkindha, of Hanuman's immortality and his appearance in later ages, and of the eventual return of many divine Vanaras to their celestial origins. Their story teaches us that even the greatest heroes eventually complete their earthly missions. Some, like Lord Hanuman, continue their service through the ages. Others fulfill their purpose and move on to other realms of existence. What remains constant is the example they set of courage, loyalty, and devotion that transcends time itself. The Vanaras may have largely departed from our world, but in the sacred texts and in the heart of Hindu tradition, their legacy lives on eternally.